Hey guys. Hey Due Process. Hey Rita. Rita darling. Look at God. Rita, look at God. Look at God. Okay. Before I start this live, I want to first give honor to God. I want to thank God for standing on his word. I want to thank God just for who he is in our lives and what he is doing on behalf of Robert Sylvester Kelly. I want to thank God for all my prayer warriors because without you guys standing strong and believing and having the faith that God is going to work things out, even when things did not look like it was going to work out, that you guys stood fast and you believed. And I want to thank God for every single one of you guys. On that note, I'm just ecstatic. I am grateful. I have so much that I want to share with you guys today. I have a lot to share with you guys today. A great deal I have to share with you guys today. Hopefully, you guys are ready. You need to bring some people onto this chat because this chat is going to be very, very informational. It's not going to be drama driven. It's not going to be. It's going to be facts of certain things that I'm going to talk about. Today's hearing with Michael Williams. I'm going to talk about Nicole being on the case. I'm going to show you proof. I'm going to talk about how long Doug has not been on the case, even though people were saying that he was on. I'm going to talk about a lot. I'm going to talk about a lot. I'm going to even talk about our line. I'm going to talk about everything that has all the events that has to do with Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm also going to show you a clipping of what happened today. I'm going to show you a clipping for what happened today. So, guys, just hold up a minute. I'm going to put my little music on for a second because I want to have everything prepared because I even want to play some recordings. I just want to thank God. This chat may not be big. Miss Chat may not be, 200, 100 something people. It doesn't matter. What matters is God is on the throne. That is what matters. God is on the throne. A lot of people are going to get angry. Only person going to get mad when I talk about God is the enemy, the devil. The devil don't like God to get praise and honor and glory because God is going to get the praise, the honor, the glory. Only God deserves it. Nobody else. Not Sylvia, not Rita, not Miss Fat, not Sharon, not Miss Fat. Nobody but the Almighty. That's who. You hear me talking like I'm talking like the little rascal. That who. Oh God, like the little rascal. Me and my tongue-tied self, I'm getting screwed up. Okay, but anyway, I just want to give God the glory. I just want to take a moment just to thank Him for being faithful to all of us, because sometimes some of the work that we that he has assigned for every single one of us to do, sometimes it doesn't seem like nothing is happening, but when he moves mightily. I just thank God for all the people who are working behind the scene, who has been faithful, who have been quiet, who is not looking for any kind of shine, but they're here because they believe in the man's innocent. They believe that this man deserves a fair trial. They believe that this man, there's things that has been done to frame this man. Someone just corrected me with the word setup, but thank you so much. I didn't like the word. I didn't like what they were trying to, but I understand. You know who you are. You know who you are. But anyway, how they have framed this man, how the narrative that is being set out is definitely to put him on trial in the public And to, yeah, definitely share this live, because this live is going to be so much information. And I know people, this live, this channel don't get a lot of views like, all the other ones that has the drama. But trust me, what I have to give to you guys, it's something that is needed. And if you guys want to fight correctly for Robert, you're going to have to educate yourself. You're going to have to be able to combat some of the statement and some of the things that people are saying. Because if you don't know what you're fighting for, people can persuade you and basically smother your voice, and you don't want your voice to be smothered. So that's why sometimes we have to come back and rejuvenate by getting information so we can give out the right information. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So there's a few things that I am going to talk about. I'm waiting for my girl to send something through. Waiting for my girl to send something through. Okay. I'm waiting for her to send something through, but I'm waiting for her. But in the meantime, I'm gonna bring up one by one every item I want to talk about. Okay, as you guys know today, hey Miami Day, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey Virginia, hey Miss Fat. I'm going to say hi to you guys while I wait for people to come in. Oh, great. Is she almost finished? Not yet. Well, anyway, let me say hi to everybody. Hey, Gucci. Hey, Lovable Leo. Hey, Miss Lady Gemini. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Due Process for Kelly. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Misfa, Carmen, Rhoda, Lisa, Laquitha, and that's it. That's it. Hey, everybody. But remember, guys, a few months ago, Gucci and I were on the live, and Gucci mentioned that Doug was no longer on the case. And we talked about it, and people discredit us and call us liars because they were trying to push the defense fund theory. And we told you guys to send it to the commissary instead of sending it to the dollar for the king, right? And they swore up and down that we were lying, that we were not telling the truth. And when we try to show it to you guys on the PACER report, the person stated that Doug is still on there, that Doug is no longer the lead, but he's still on the case. But on the day, I'm going to bring that up to you. Hold on a second. On the actual website, on the report, it showed that he was no longer in the case, but this individual kept saying that we're lying and we don't know what we're talking about. And so I have to believe and trust God that truth will always prevail. Truth will always prevail. No matter how it looks when people try to scandalize you and make you look bad, truth always prevail. And you guys need to stand on that truth will always prevail. And so today I'll get a chance to finally show you guys some things and what certain things mean, right? All right. I explained to you guys when Doug first came onto the case back in 2019, he was on a provisional, and I tried to show you guys what a provisional was, that he was there temporary until his provisional was over, right? Which people kept saying, no, that's not true, whatever. His provisional was over in October. October 22nd, he was actually officially off the case, right? Let me just make this bigger. Hold on. Let me move myself out the way. And let me go back in here to you guys. And then you guys see the secret. Nicole is on here now, but let me finish showing you guys what I'm talking about. All right. If you see on here, you see him right here, Douglas Anton, right? And you see him, it says here he was a lead attorney, right? But look at this word here, right here, pro hack vice, right? Pro hack vice. I went on to Google to find out what does pro hack vice mean? And it went and showed me what it mean, the definition of that. It shows that basically it's an appointed time that this person, he's not licensed to practice law in that particular state, but there is a provisional or allowance that allows him to come and work at that particular area. See, if you see, pro has vice is a legal term for adding an attorney to a case in a jurisdiction in which he or she is not licensed to practice in such a way that the attorney does not commit unauthorized practice of the law. So it's like a permission that they're granted to work in that particular state or that particular case. So on this other side here of that particular definition, if you go over here to the side over here, it says this term is usually for this occasion, meaning for that particular event or that particular case, he was allowed to practice law in that particular jurisdiction. You got it? You guys got, yeah, you guys understand what I'm talking about? So you get what I'm saying now. So that was what Doug was for. Okay. Now, the person claims that Doug was still in position, but the reason why it shows that he was, let me go back to that spot. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. They said that the reason why Doug was shown as October, hold on a second, let me pull it up. October 22nd, right? If you see right here, October 22nd, let me bring this up. Guys, you see that? Okay. If you see, it says October 22nd, 2020. This person was saying that this is saying that Doug no longer was the lead attorney, but he is still an attorney on the case, which is not true. Okay. You cannot have two lead attorney in one case. You're going to have one lead attorney and the rest, everybody else follows, right? But the system in Pacers and also the government system, they don't update it. They don't remove saying, okay, no longer lead attorney. This person is just the second in charge. It doesn't do that. So what you'll see is just, you'll see that person, lead attorney in that particular spot, and then you'll see another person as directed as a lead attorney, right? If you look down here, you see that Steve is lead attorney, but you also see Steve as the pro hac vice. Remember, we said that they're given permission to practice law in that particular state, even though they're not licensed in that state. But there has to be a licensed individual in that state to work done. So if you see down here, you notice that Thomas Fallon, or whatever his name is, I don't know how to say his name. He is the attorney, and you don't see the word pro hac vice because he is an attorney that practiced in that area. And if you notice, Nicole, you see Nicole is on here now? Nicole is not a pro hac vice. You see, she is an attorney to be noticed, meaning that she's able to practice in that area. And she's not a temporary. You guys understand that? You guys get it now? So, officially, hey, Randa baby, you got my stuff ready, Randa baby? I was waiting before I start on that. She got my stuff ready? Nope, she ain't got my stuff ready. I'm calling you out, sis. So that is what's happening. So anybody that's telling you guys, they played that fake narrative saying that Gucci was a liar, I'm a liar, that I don't know what I'm talking about, and they were still trying to get you guys to send the money to that Dollar for the King. And recently they just was told to not do that. But they're going to sell the narrative. They're going to make me look like the bad guy. They're going to make everybody on this side. Okay, thank you, sis. They're going to make everybody on this side look like we don't know what we're talking about. So most of the time, I I rather not fight. I rather not argue. I rather the truth to come out, and that's what's happening right now. We're letting God fight our battle. Why? They're punching in the air. You remember the video that Randa has, the guy punching in the air? This is what's happening right now. They are punching in the air. And what we're doing is we're just praising God and thanking God for him being moving. So that is that part of it. So I just hope anybody have any question before I move on to the next. Please let me know if you have any question. I'm willing to answer any question that you have. So you see right there, Nicole is actually the attorney that is on board for this case. And Doug Anton is not. I don't care what the person tells you, what lie they want to tell you, that Doug is on there, that they cannot have two lead attorney. Okay. You see, Doug was the lead attorney. He was on the case. As of October 22nd, he is terminated from the case. If you heard the calls, you guys was on the call. The last few times you've been on a call this year, you have not heard Doug at all on any cases. That's because he's not on any cases right at this moment. I'm not saying he's not an attorney of Robert. He's not any of these cases that are being tried, get ready to go to trial. He is not. Okay. So anybody that's telling you to continue to give to that defense fund or whatever, it's a lie. It's a lie. It has been a lie for a while. So you guys need to be very, very careful on where you're sending your money. I made a suggestion, as well as other people, to send it directly to Robert. There's a lot of strange things are happening. There are people who's jumping ship and wavering of where they're supposed to be and making accusation of different people. Watch out and look at the person who's being consistent in their word. Consistent in their word. Meaning, I'm only one side. My side is the side of Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm here as an assignment from God, nobody else, to stand for this man. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. Anybody has a question in regards to the attorney that is part of the case? Anybody have any question? Anyone have a question? And I'm just showing you proof. I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm just giving you the exact information. You choose whether or not you want to believe me or you want to continue to be walking blindness and continue to be led by lies and trickery. I'm not for the one for tricks at all. I'm just going to give you direct information. And I love to give you where you can find the information for, so you can read it yourself. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, the other thing I wanted to bring up. I remember I was telling you in the system, in the government says, I don't know why, you know how the government is. It takes them a long time to update the computer or whatever. It's easier for them just to add someone and say they're the lead attorney instead of just taking someone else and putting somebody out on. It's just easier for them to just give a date, a termination date. Sometimes it's good for to be able, they do it because they want to show, what do you call it? A trail, you know what I mean? To show what happened. All they're doing is just put a date of termination, but they'll show that this attorney was on there. And I'm going to show you also in the federal side, they did the same thing. If you notice, Elizabeth Getty, they had her as a lead attorney, right? And then they turn around and had Maria. You can't have two heads. So one of them is no longer the head, but they didn't take the time to remove the person. And they didn't even give the date that this person is no longer the lead. But there was something when I went to court that time. And I think one of them was on maternity leave and the other one was the lead. But I don't know. Don't quote me. But I remember that was one of the reasons why the other one wasn't there. Okay. because they were on some sort of leave, and they rather just put somebody else as a lead, a temporary lead. They're not going to say temporary lead. They're just going to put the person as a lead, and they don't remove the other one because you know the other one's coming back. Okay, so that's the way that's handled. Okay, anybody have any question? Okay, check. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you, Rand. All right, so I'm gonna come back, stop sharing for a minute. I'm gonna play something for you guys. This is from the other side, and they at the time, remember, they were the one talking really, really bad about myself and about Gucci, about us not knowing what the heck we were talking about. And it seemed like they have to turn back and eat their words because they try to make us look bad. But here is the person. We had to change the voice because we don't want anybody dinging us. So we just changed the voice and put it into our own, shout out to my sis who did the work. All right, here we go. We're going to play it for you. This is them today admitting that they were wrong. Okay.
Doug Anton's no longer on the case. I've been on this for a while now. Nicole is officially on the case.
Did you hear that? Did you hear them admitting that we were right and they were wrong? Now all of a sudden they claim they been knew that it was no longer, Doug was no longer on the case. But we've been trying to tell you guys this for the longest. But people decided that they hate us so much that they are willing to carry the lie until truth comes out. But I'm going to play it again. Shout out to my sister for fixing the right way. She went and pulled this. So shout out to my sister Randa Rand for this. Hold on. This is the person on the other side admitting that Doug really was never on the case as of October 22nd. But they wanted to run that story because they wanted to continue taking that money, that defense fund money. So they kept it up, even though we kept trying to tell you guys, send it to the commissary, send it to Robert, let Robert be able to make a decision on how he wants to spend his money. So why would you get mad? Turn it up. Okay. Why would you get mad at somebody's blessing from them getting their own money? I mean, I never said to send it to me. I said to send it to Robert. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play it now. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me, and guys, these people love telling lies, running games on you, but I just hope that some of you guys will wake up. And I know because of personality, you may not like me, but let's just face the facts that you're being tricked, bamboozled, and used. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, don't be like the sheep going to get slaughtered by the wolves, okay? Don't be like the sheep going to the wolves to get slaughtered. And they're going to continue with the nonsense. They're going to continue to try to discredit what we're saying. But all I can do is show you proof and just hold my peace until God gives more revelation, knowledge to you guys. So I'm sorry for those who hate me so much that you still won't believe what I'm saying. But go ahead and keep sleepwalking. Sleepwalking until they take you down that cliff. Okay? Hold on. Here we go. Hopefully it'll be loud enough. My thing is not playing loud. I don't know why. Hold on, listen.
Doug Anton's no longer on the case. I've been on this for a while now. Nicole is officially on the case.
Did you hear them? The person said, Doug Anton is no longer on the case. And they said, They been knew that. So why did you continue to spread the fake narrative that Doug was still on the case when you knew he was not? Oh, I guess you just wanted to discredit us. You just wanted us to look bad because when Gucci was on there saying that, it was like, no, they're lying. Doug is still on the case. Doug is working behind the scene. Doug is doing this. And meanwhile, we kept saying it, and y'all kept like, which one? And half of you guys didn't believe us. Y'all did not believe us at all when we said it. And we kept telling you to send the money straight on to the commissary, but nobody wanted that. And then the other thing too with the petition, I guess y'all still believe that the petition that we stole $2,000 from the petition. First of all, anybody that takes money for a petition or gives money for a petition, that which I never, you can go back to my old request for the petition. I never requested any kind of money. Now, the company that does petition says at the bottom, if you want to make a donation to them, you can, because they have the system and stuff like that. But for me to ask for donation for it, that was a lie. I never asked for it. Okay. I got so much to show you. I hope you guys got it, that part of it. So I'm going to show it to you guys again one more time. That showing. Okay, now I'm showing what the word pro hack vice mean that they Doug was in the position to work on the case for a certain amount of time. That time was up. He was terminated, meaning October 22nd, 2020, he was terminated. First of all, he was not legally not supposed to practice in that state, but because there was a provision given to him to work on the case for a certain amount of time, that time is up. It was no longer needed, and I guess they decided not to continue with the provisional. Okay, so that is, and if you go in here, let me stop this, and you'll see. I'll stop this here. Hold on a second. All those who's coming in, I'm just showing some things about the case, who's on there, who's no longer on there. So I'm going to go back up. Okay, I'm going back up. See, Doug Anton, right? As of October 22nd, right here, he was terminated, and he only was there for temporary, for that particular occasion, right? And then you go and you see Nicole. Nicole is on there, and you see Nicole. She don't see any temporary. You see she's on there as attorney to be noticed, right? Okay. Now, Steve is the lead attorney on there, but you also see that he is temporarily there because he's not licensed to practice in the state of New York. So most likely, the two lead person that's really going to be working on the trial itself would be Tom and Nicole. You see, these are the two main ones. If you notice, you don't see a temporary notice on there, but you see a temporary for Steve, and you saw it for Doug, but Doug is no longer needed. So therefore, you saw termination time. Okay. So I hope you guys got it now. You guys understand? Do I need to explain it any further? Please let me know if you need me to explain it any further. Okay, now let's move on to the next thing. All right, today you guys know that Bora Bora, just shout out to Bora Bora. She had a plane. We've been talking about it all week, for a couple of weeks. We have been talking about a plane that was going to fly over the New York area. Not only did it fly over New York area, I found out an individual who was on New Jersey side who actually saw the banner that went out. I'm going to play the person who actually saw it. We're waiting for the cameraman who Bora Bora hired to show you the stuff that he saw. But because we don't have that, we had a hater who hate Robert to go and put out a tweet, which I need every single one of you guys after we finish this live. I need you to go into his channel because the media is seeing this. So I want you guys to go and tweet on this thing and free R. Kelly, all the wonderful things that you guys have been saying for Robert. I want you guys to go on that person, bombard them. And they also on IG. So that same person, Joe, I'm going to give you his name. Hold on. We're going to go into this link right here. Hold on. Okay. I tell you guys, I got a lot for you guys today. I got a lot. So just bear with me again. Let's see, go on. Okay, his name is Joe Button. Thank you, Nakia. Joe Button. Okay, so if you guys can see it, can you guys see this? I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna play it, and you guys listen up to what this hater had to say. Okay, this hater, he hating on Rob, but that's okay. It's bad publicity. It's still good publicity. You know what I'm saying? It's getting the word out. We're going to shout out and say thank you to Bora Bora for her hard work. I know God get the glory, but hey, he used you as a vessel. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give you your props, Bora Bora. Shout out to Bora Bora because she did that thing, y'all. She did that thing. Shout out to Bora Bora. So let's go ahead on. I like to give credit to those individuals who have stepped out to do it. But listen to what this hater said, okay? Hold on. Hating.
Look at this. Only in New Jersey. I'm in the sky. Are you fucking kidding me, buddy? This what you waste your good, hard-earned money on is to see? You gotta be shitting me. Look at this. Only in New Jersey. I'm in the sky. Are you fucking kidding me, buddy? This what you waste your good, hard-earned money on is to see?
So all the way in New Jersey, y'all.
You gotta be shitting.
Woo! Shout out to Bora Bora! Woo! Shout out to all the hard work she has put in, guys. You see it? You see it? And guess what, y'all? And guess what? I just want to say something too. Let me say something to you. Let me say something. Okay. When we try to ask folks to donate, and people started mumbling and complaining and saying that we're going to use the money to grease our pockets and stuff like that. Do you know that a lot of us on these channels, a lot of us on these things do a lot that we do not ask people for money for, that we just do it? And Bora Bora is one example of every time anything has been a need for Robert, she has stepped out. Like a lot of us have stepped out because there's so much drama. People trying to say that we're doing this and doing that, taking money here, taking money there. It's sad that the ones who misuse the funds messed it up for those who really doing something, you know. So that's why I want to shout out to her. I want to shout out to everybody who has donated to this channel, because let me tell you something. That same individual told a lie and said that that Nicole did not get the money from me. And I can show you proof, but I'm not going to do that. That the money that was sent to Nicole, we know what the truth is. We do not have to fight anybody. We don't have to use any kind of trickery. You know, it's a blessing to give. You know, and those who can give, God continues to bless you. And those who can't God is still going to bless you regardless too, because your heart is there. But I rather for you to give cheerfully than you give and you're upset about giving and worried about where your money has gone, you know? So that's why I don't want anybody to give to this channel who doing it grudgingly, who don't have that heart to want to be a blessing. You know, I rather you keep your money, you be blessed with your money that way, instead of you giving and then you sit around worrying about somebody who's saying, oh, Sylvia did this. Oh, Gucci did this with the money. Gucci didn't put out any media. Gucci did that. And so, and you know, the thing is Gucci, Bora Bora, they don't need your money. They don't. I'm just telling you right now. They got it. They got it going on. They don't need most people money. But it's just easy, instead of having one person to keep putting out money, for us to do it as a community. My husband comes from a country where when one is about to have a wedding or some sort of thing going on, that the community comes together and they give, and it makes it less of a burden for that one particular person. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's easier for 1,000 people to give $1 than one person give $1,000. You know, you get what I'm saying? It's a community effort, and everybody gets that feeling of being part of something, you know, instead of just sucking up of what's happening. You're giving, you know. To give is just a wonderful thing. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's a wonderful thing. But I just wanted to show you that even though people was having fit and making all kinds of noise when we try to get you guys to do this donation for the flight, Bora Bora said, you know, look, let me just do it anyway. So that's why I want to shout out to Bora Bora, because her heart is so big. And that's why God continues to bless her. That's how she can, because the more she gives, the more God gives back to her. He gives her an overflow, you know. It's scriptural. It's scriptural. So shout out to you. And I know you don't want the accolades. I could give so many accolades to so many people who has been a blessing inside of this chat. You know, there are so many people in this chat. They don't want me to give their names, but these people have been such a blessing. They have been such a blessing to myself, to the things that's happening for Robert. There's so many things that's happening behind the scene. In fact, there is another thing that's being done right now to advertise what's happening to Robert. And you guys could participate in it if you guys want to. If you don't want to, it's fine. But Bora Bora has already set up another advertisement. There's a truck that's going to have Robert's thing on it, and I'm going to show it to you guys. And I'm not asking you guys to donate. That's not what I'm asking. I'm just going to show you that things are still happening, whether or not you give or not. I'm just showing y'all something. Hold on. It's going to happen. Because if God ordained it for it to happen, it's going to happen. Hold on a second. And I thank God that Robert has strong supporters who believes in him no matter what. No matter what, strong supporters. Every single one of you guys are strong supporters. Don't think just because you didn't participate in this that you guys have blessed people to be able to go on the marches and things like that. So you guys have been doing awesome. And I trust me, what I'm saying is not to dog anybody out, but there was people on the other side that was saying stuff, making you guys think that we was mismanaging or we taking or stealing or things like that. And I just wanted to show you that it's not true. It's not true. You see the work. You see every time you guys have blessed me to go into a rally or whatever, you saw me out there with the camera and stuff like that, marching. As my fat behind was out there, even though I didn't want to, I pushed because you guys made it happen for me to be out there. You get what I'm saying? You guys made it happen. So don't think just because you can't be there, just because you're not giving $1,000 or $1 million, that your work is not appreciated. It is. It's very much appreciated. And I just want to thank every single one of you guys for doing what you have done. You guys rock. I'm just going to tell you that. You guys rock. So let me go on into my next topic. Okay. Next topic is Michael Williams today was he had his hearing, and at his hearing he pleaded guilty. And in the plea, the news, I'm telling you, the news has a thing. They're trying to they're trying to do so much. Okay, here you go. Gucci's talking about the newspaper. There is a newspaper article that's coming out. You guys, I'm telling you, the stuff that's happening behind the scene, you will be amazed. You will be amazed. It's not anything, has nothing to do with anybody putting any money in their pocket. Nothing, no money's being put in their pocket. You understand what I'm saying? But let me go into my next topic. I just want to put that up for Gucci. All right. My next topic is about Michael Williams. Okay. Michael Williams was recently, he went before Judge Donnelly. I'm just going to show you guys. I know setup is not the good word to use. Let's use the word framed, or, give me another word, good word, y'all, because we don't want to say setup. Give me another word. Of what's happening. You have a man who do not know Robert Sylvester Kelly, but his cousin or family member framed up. Thank you, Sharon. Her family member decide to do something because the father of one of the alleged, we don't know if that person is really alleged victim, but we don't know. We don't know because we don't know who's behind, who the people are. We don't know. Okay. Fabrication. Thank you, Bentley. Fabrication. All right. Lisa's asked Bora, can we do a commercial? Yeah, we can do a commercial. But Lisa, commercials cost a lot of money, and I don't think people are willing to give for the commercial. Because we have a hard time. Because Gucci did a commercial, and you know what happened now? Those folks started lying on Gucci. They lied on Gucci. Said there was no commercial in New York. In fact, the radio station had the commercial, and the TV had the commercial. That was back in last year in September when we did the rally. But folks lied. Okay? Framed up. A false incrimination of innocent person, a scheme to frame. Okay, let's use that one. Okay. All right. So Michael Williams today went before Judge Donnelly. Okay. Remember his case. Remember, he lives in Florida. Why in the world? Well, no, he lives in Georgia. Why in the world is his case taken from the state of Georgia and brought all the way to New York? Exactly. I'm saying, okay, they say, okay, the case happened, okay, in Florida. The situation happened in Florida. Why did they take a situation out of Florida and brought it all the way to New York? Why did they take the situation that happened in phone conversation, supposedly, from Arline? That Arline was in Illinois. Why did they take something from Illinois and take it all the way to Judge Donnelly? If that's not being framed, what is it? You're taking individuals who do not know Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. The guy, Michael Williams, cousin by the name of Cash Jones, she had developed a relationship with the alleged victim's father, right? You guys could remember that this person was on different YouTube channel arguing with the person. There was one time she was talking to somebody's live. I think it was FaZe's live, and he told her to get off, and she hurried up and got off. Do you remember that? And so she talked about their relationship and how much that, it came out that they had some sort of spat. He made some threat to her. And I guess the cousin didn't like the threat that was made. Then the cousin went to go take care of that person, which had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Robert Sylvester Kelly. So what they did now is take this person's little lovers dispute, and push it onto Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay. Robert is sitting behind bars. These two having a relationship going on. You heard so many bloggers, so many interviews that you knew something was going on with those two. We have recordings, we have screenshot, we have all of this about those two's relationship. But for some strange reason, they trying to add this to Robert's cases, right? They claim that this young lady was Robert publicist. Okay. I guarantee you, if they pull any documents, they will see no publicist position given to this young lady on Robert's behalf. Robert does not even know her. He might have had one or two conversations. You guys remember there's a recording out there where Robert was recording her because she was on the phone talking, saying that Daryl Johnson is going to set him up. And then he was asking how, and he says, show me proof. Do you remember that? She called him. Now, if she was a publicist, his publicist, why would you think he would be recording her? He didn't know the woman. He recorded. He didn't trust who she was. Okay. They are saying that this man is Robert's associate. Robert has never laid eyes on this man. He do not know who this man is. So why is the government trying to frame up, thank you for the word, Sharon, frame up Robert and adding Robert to this man's, adding this case of this guy to Robert's case. And I'm just going to bring it up to you guys. Hold on a second. I'm going to bring it up. All right, let's bring his case up for you guys to view. All right, here we go, right here. All right, see, are you guys looking at this? I'm gonna make it bigger so you guys can see it. I'm zooming it in. Can you guys see it now? All right, here we go. You see it? You guys can see it, right? It says Michael William plead guilty, okay? Minutes entry for proceeding held before Judge Ann M. Donnelly changed the plea hearing as to Michael William held via video on 4/19, which was today, right? Appearance was USA Maria Cruz Maldez and USA Elizabeth Geddes. Todd Spoken retained, which is the attorney for the defendant, William, right? And he was presented via video in custody. So that means Williams is still in jail, right? The case was called, the defendant was sworn in, and it was a form of his right. He waived the trial before the district court. Defendant Michael William entered a plea to 2 counts, and the court accepted his plea guilty, and he is set to get sentenced on October 5th, 2021 at 11 a.m. and gives you the room that he's going to be in, and that's it. You guys see that? So they are adding this case. Nowhere do you see that anything, even on the call, you didn't hear anything about Mr. Kelly even knowing this man. But if you look at the news article, I'm going to show you the news article today, a tweet, and I'm going to show you where they say that basically that this man was an associate to Mr. Kelly, which is a lie, y'all. It's a lie. It's so sad that they trying to frame this man in any possible way they can. It's really sad. And you guys sit back, play around on these internet and seeing all this craziness that's happening to Robert. You guys are allowing this. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. I just want to show you guys this mess, this shenanigan that they go. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. What they are doing. Let me stop this from showing, and I'm going to go back over here to you guys. Okay, we're back to Twitter, right? Look at this. This is on Twitter here. This is as of today, right? You see how they have, let me make it bigger so you guys can see it. And you see how they have Don Russell's picture on there too, right? And you know what? That's not even Don Russell. Michael Williams is not Don Russell. You see that? You see how the trickery they playing, the game that they playing, y'all? They got Don Russell picture, but they talking about Michael Williams. Did y'all read? Let me read this to you. It says here, okay, in New York, in R. Kelly cases, now guilty plea, Michael Williams charged with witness tampering to influence, delay, and prevent testimony of Jane Doe in the U.S. You see that? Yeah, you see that, right? They're not talking about the car being burnt up. They got Don Russell picture on here, but they talking about Michael Williams. Do you see the trick that they're doing, guys? Do you see? They have Don Russell's picture with Michael Williams' case, and they have it tampering with witness. Michael Williams burnt up the car. Do you see what's happening? Now you understand why we're out here marching. Wake up, people. Whose pictures do you see there? Whose picture? You see Don Russell, but whose name do you see there? You see Michael Williams. That's not Michael Williams. Do you see it, y'all? And there are people that is being utilized right now as supporters, supposedly supporters, to distract us, to cause us to not pay attention to what's happening. Guys, don't be tricked, guys. Stop. Stop it. Do you see what they're doing? Do you know how many people in this world are being tricked right now by what the media is putting out? They put Don Russell picture there because they know they have seen news articles and seen Don Russell standing next to Rob, go and pick up Rob during court. And what they do, they have Michael Williams' name, not Don Russell's name on the side there. You see the trickery, guys. Do you see the trickery? The government is full of crap. Not the government. It's not even the government. Sorry, government. I mean the media. The media is doing this now. Because if you read the document, in that document, you see what it says here. He just pleaded guilty. He didn't plead. It didn't say that Robert was part of it. But I got more for you guys. Hold on. I got more. Wake up, people. I got more. You know, I did my research on this. I got more. Hold on. I got more for you. I got more. I got more for you guys. Hold on. Okay, here. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna stop this one, and I'm gonna show you the next one. Hold on a second, because this is what you call about doing your research and not being bamboozled and tricked. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is Michael William right here. Okay, now you see Robert. You see what Michael William looked like, right? But Twitter had Don Russell picture on there and with a different story, right? Now you see it says R. Kelly associate plead guilty to arson at Central Florida home of singer's ex. First of all, the arson has nothing to do with Robert. So why is Robert picture on the side of this guy's picture? And not only is his picture there, his picture is first. That guy's picture is not first. This is what they use as mind manipulation. When you're looking at a news article, you look from the right from the left to the right, right? So they're trying to get your attention and put your mind to concentrate on Robert Sylvester Kelly and not on Michael William. And then they put R. Kelly's name first and not Michael William. Do you see this? And then they put now he's an associate. He doesn't even know the man. Robert does not know the man. And then it says Michael Williams' relative, R. Kelly's publicist. She is not a publicist of Robert Kelly. She is not a publicist. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you guys see the framing that these people are doing? Wake up, people. Wake up. And y'all need to share this. Share this live. There should be way more than 90 people in this chat. Y'all want to bombard and be a whole 100,000 people when there's some mess, some dispute going on with bloggers and not want to spread this truth here. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for fame or nothing. I'm doing it because this is an assignment. And you got to use your brain here, y'all. This man is being framed. This man is being... Okay. All right. I need you, every single one of y'all, to share it with at least 5 people. I need all 88 of you guys to share it with at least 5 people. I need y'all to share this just live. I need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to have your friends and family subscribe, because what we're going to do, we're going to break down some stuff up in here. We can't do this. We can't allow this to continue to happen. I need to see my numbers go up. I need to see these numbers go up, because y'all let it go up when there's some drama going on. So you guys need to let it go up when there's stuff that needs to be known about what they're doing to Robert. If you call yourself supporters, obviously it's not supporters up in this room. It's haters. There's no supporters in here, because a supporter is going to push this information out. That's what supporters do. Not sit here, suck it up, and just watch and wish. So now you see what I'm talking about, the manipulation of the social media and the mass media. You see what's happening? Do you see what's happening now? I know, Lisa, they're going to give me dislikes. But the point is, as long as I do my job, God is going to get the glory for this. Trust me. He don't need none of you guys, because you guys are fake and phony. Y'all want to sit here and just watch and not share. That's what you want to do. You want to, because I'm not going to give you drama. I'm going to give you facts. I'm going to give you information, and I'm going to even show you how to go get the information. All this extra stuff that's going on, stuff that don't mean nothing. What does Don Russell music have to do with Robert still being in jail? They're making all this noise about some music. And listen to this. Don Russell had that stuff since what? About 2 years, right? Has it made a difference to Robert's situation? No. Is it the reason why Robert's in jail? No. So why y'all focusing on stuff that does not mean anything? This is the stuff that you need to be focusing on. How they trying to manipulate the whole case. Robert's all his cases. That's what you need to be focused on. Not how Don Russell has some music. That music is not doing anything. Don't let these people fool you now, y'all. Do not let them fool you. It's all distraction. It's all distraction. Now they're being found out. Now all of a sudden they're coming after Don Russell. I'll be the first one to tell you, when I first was doing all of my research and things like that, and I saw the stuff that was done incorrectly, I was like, okay, this dude shouldn't have did this way, that way. But here's the deal. This guy is the one that's really, truly fighting for his friend. Don Russell is really fighting for his friend. Did I say his tactics are right? No. You're talking to a street dude who thinking that he knows how to help his friend out. Is he setting Robert up? No. Look at the people. Look at the folks, see the stuff, folks that you don't see. Like, people that you don't see, people that's doing things behind the scenes. Supposedly they doing all this great work behind the scene. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them. Just watch. Just keep watching. I'm going to put this in here. Gucci, come on, Gooch. I know you got something to say. I know it's burning inside for you. You got something to say, Gucci. I know. Here we go, Gucci. There you go. Okay, now that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. You see the mind manipulation that they're doing, the media, they effing you guys. I try not to use cuss word, but they really doing you guys in. They really doing you guys in. And they're doing it on purpose. You see how Inner City did this? He got Don Russell's picture, but has Michael Williams' name on it. Now, what does that car being burnt up have to do with tampering to influence, delay, and prevent testimony of Jane Doe and U.S.? Where did he get that from? Inner City, get your facts right. Get your facts right. Stop playing these games. All right. So, come on, Gucci. Here it is. I know you got some burning stuff to say, but I got a couple of things I want to bring up. I told y'all guys I was going to be busy today. Told you I was going to be busy today. Told you I was going to be busy. Okay, next topic. Let's do the next topic. Our next topic is on. We talked about Michael. We talked about Nicole being on the case. I was going to talk to you guys about the lawsuit, but I'm going to wait on that, okay? I'm going to wait a minute. So, because I need to show y'all some things on this, okay? The lawsuits with William, with the other William. I've been playing the recording of Demetrius, right? If this is not a frame up, tell me what is it? You got criminals. When I say criminals, convicted felons, convicted criminals, period, criminals. You have every single one of these people who has been part of this case has some sort of criminal. I'm talking about the ones that's supposedly involved. You got Demetrius Smith, right? Lisa, I think what's the name is going to do that. He said he was going to contact. Yeah, you can contact them. Yeah, you can contact them. You can contact them. Yeah, Lisa, you can contact her. Okay. Gucci, come on in. Where you at? Come on, get in here. Okay, I missed you, Gucci. Come back. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Come back, Gooch. Pop back up. All right. I wanted to show you guys something. Okay. Michael Williams have a record, he said, got depression. Due process for Kelly? Is Gucci coming in here? Okay. All right. So we are going to, let's see, hold on. Where's Gucci at? Hold on. I got a text message. Yeah, I got this picture. I also want to bring up something. Okay. Richard Arline, right, guys? Richard Arline. Okay, Richard Arline recently was convicted. Hey, where have you been? Mystery cover, Tabernacle? Mystery covers? I'm just going to call you mystery covers. Hey, where you been? Okay, y'all. All right. Arline was just recently pleaded guilty, right? And he was supposed to be sentenced. I'm going to bring up, you know me, I got to bring y'all the 411, right? I got to bring y'all 411 on everything. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you something and then not show my proof of what I got to say, okay? All right. Hold on, let's see. Arline was recently, he recently pleaded guilty, right? Recently pleaded guilty on his case, right? And he was due for sentencing, right? Hold on, I'm going to bring it up. Hold on. Okay. He was recently convicted. I mean, not convicted. He recently pleaded guilty for his case, right? Richard Arline. He was recently not convicted, but he pleaded guilty for his case. And he was supposed to go to get sentencing. His sentencing was supposed to be on June. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, he was in jail before too? Oh, dude, hold on, Gucci. Hey, Gooch!
Hey, I didn't want to come on. I was sitting here relaxing and just chatting. But listen. I put something in the chat and you got to pay attention. One day I'm going to try to get my lawyer friend to come on your show. She told me 90% of the time in the federal system, when a guy change their plea like that, it's two things. Either he ready to go do his time or he is cooperating with them and they said, okay, if you plead guilty to this charge, we'll give you less time for this stuff you're going to tell us. So we don't know what happened. That's why they probably...
Here's the deal. Here's the thing with that. This is what I'm going to say with that. Robert do not know this dude.
Right, he don't.
Okay? Then they claim that his cousin or family member or relative was Robert's publicist.
No, she's not. Because I
We
know who
know
was in
that.
trouble.
We know that. You know that. Everybody in this chat knows that, but the world don't know that because they portrayed her as to be the publicist.
Right. It's it's crazy. It's crazy. You remember, Sylvia, you remember one time me and you was on the phone with one of the old people from the first, and what they said to us said, Rob got a long way to this case because media have poisoned this case.
Yep.
He
Yep.
told us that. He
Yep.
said Rob got the easiest case to beat, but by the media poisoning it, it's hard. And that's what's going on because the media pay attention to these YouTube channels. They see how these people putting these bullshit narrative out there. They see how they acting. So the media just jump to their conclusion and start follow. You know, the thing is, Rob got a hard fight ahead. But believe it or not, that lady, she got him in this fight. You know what I'm talking about, Miss Nicole. She
Yeah.
got him.
Yeah.
Y'all saw Sylvia send y'all, show y'all everything. Now he finally got somebody that's working for him. You know? So just continue to pray. I'm sitting here going over paperwork and listening to you. And you know, you're telling the truth though. This media stuff, media, oh my God. Media and social media and regular media is the worst thing ever come around when a black man is on trial.
But you know, the
You know
thing
that.
is, they'll put false information out, right? But they'll never come back to retract and say they
No,
won't.
they never. They never. And I hope Don Russell sue the hell out of that newspaper for putting his picture and associating his picture with that guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hope he do. I hope he do. Because that's not me. So why you putting my picture now?
With
People
another
see that,
person's name.
right. Now people see Don Russell in the street, they can attack him because you know, you never know. This is a crazy world. So, and then the next thing, let's continue to support Robert. Let's continue, you know, write your letters. Don't let nobody tell you don't write letters because I don't know why wouldn't you write a man a letter when he's locked up? You know, you don't need letters. He don't need commissary. Please, Robert, y'all, they need to stop. You know, they need to stop. But let's just continue to fight. I don't know what else to say. I'm just tired because every day is something new. You know,
But
but
I wanted to talk about Arline. Okay, Arline was supposed to be sentenced on June. Let me get y'all the information.
wait, as you said that,
Okay.
as you said that, that's what I forgot. You
Okay.
saw when he made his plea agreement, what he said. Yes, Your Honor, me and another person conspire to do this. That means he's gonna tell on somebody who that other person is that he was on the phone with. It's either A1 or A5. Yeah.
No, A5
So
is not on there.
no, well, no, when he plead guilty, not this guy. What was the first one that plead guilty? The first one. What's his
Arline.
name?
That was who Arline.
Arline,
But you
okay.
said,
All right.
but
You remember when
person
he
he
plead
talked.
guilty?
Go
You
ahead.
remember when he plead guilty? He said, and the judge said, "Okay, you face responsibility. Tell me in your own words what happened." And he said, "Me and a person got on the phone trying to talk to this person to see if we can pay her off." Now, why would you put another person in? Why didn't you just say you? So that's how you know it's some shit coming around. So just pray. Robert got nothing to do with this. Thank God. Robert was locked up.
See, that's
Robert
what
got no.
God saved him by being locked up. Sometimes
Yeah,
rejection is God's protection. They kept rejecting
right,
him for a bond, but at least God protected him on that one.
right. And you remember in the indictment they said they wasn't sure if they have any communication. Called check Mr. Kelly's phone log. There was never no communication from that with these people. So hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So you know,
But
and before you go,
back to Arline, I wasn't even talking about who he's gonna put in it. I was talking about how he is supposed to get sentenced on June 9th, but he's allowed to go to Jamaica on the 26th of June. What the heck is that all about? What is
that
that all
means
about, people?
that mean when he gets sentenced, he asked them for 20 days because usually sometimes when you get sentenced, your lawyer can request you turn yourself in because you probably want to spend time with your family, stuff like that. But I doubt if they're gonna let him go to Jamaica if he gets sentenced
Oh, he
because
was
when you get
allowed. He was permitted. Yeah, he was.
they gave him permission already.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, he's on the
Eh.
rat pack. He's on the rat pack because ask anybody in the federal that know the federal. When you get sentenced, they tell you you got 20 days or 30 days to spend with
Well,
your family.
yeah,
But
well,
they're gonna
he gets to spend time. That's less than 30 days. That's less than 30 days. He's
yeah,
going to Jamaica.
but not out the country. Usually they ask you for your passport when you're out on bond. So he got special privilege. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna show it to you guys. Hold on. Here we go. There it is right here, y'all. This is him asking for it right here. You guys watching it? Oh, let me make it bigger. Gucci, let me make it bigger so you can see it, Gooch. Okay, this is here. This is his attorney writing to the judge. It says here that, Dear Judge Donnelly, I represent Richard Arline Jr. in the above referenced matter. I move the court with the government and pretrial services consent for modification of Mr. Arline's bail condition to permit his travel to Montego Bay, Jamaica from June 21st to June 26th with members of his church. If granted permission, Mr. Arline intends to travel via airplane to Jamaica on June 21st, 2021, returning to Chicago on June 26th. He and his wife will be staying at a resort with other members of his church, including the pastor. The details of the trip, including the flight information and location of the hotel, will be provided to pretrial services. The trip was paid for in full prior to his arrest in this case and was postponed to COVID-19 pandemic. As noted above, pretrial services and the government consent to this request, right? Accordingly, I respectfully request that Mr. Arline Jr. be granted permission to travel to and from Jamaica on the above date. Respectively submitted.
So did Judge Donnelly answer that yet?
Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, they've been answered it.
Wow.
Hold on.
So yeah, he used the church. The church got him that. They're not going to tell the church no.
But this is the date that he, and that's why they put church in there. I was wondering why they put the church in there.
That's why. That's why. The church, the preacher man wrote a letter, and he probably got a couple letters from different people saying the church going, please. Church ain't going no damn way. Man, please.
Okay, look at this, y'all. This is the sentencing thing that he originally had for him to get sentenced. You see this, guys? It says here that defendant informed his right, waived, and then it says defendant plead guilty one count, and he was supposed to be sentenced. Scheduled sentence was June 9th at 10:30 a.m. before Judge Donnelly. You see?
Right.
So, guys, I have provided you guys the information for
Now,
your
take that thing off the screen.
Huh?
Take that thing off the screen. Can't see you.
You can't see me? You see me now?
Nope. I seen that stuff you left on the screen.
Gucci, you're behind. I don't know why you still see that stuff.
Yeah, my mind stuck.
It's not on there anymore, Gucci.
Oh.
Only Gucci, y'all. Only Gucci. So that is it. So for today. There you go. There you go.
I guess I was stuck. But yeah, but I mean, all of this, you know, they're trying to build a case. They got no case.
Okay,
So,
they said allegedly says Associated Press says his sentence was pushed back until October.
oh,
I
so
thought
so that's
I thought that's what's the name sentencing date.
they're gonna sentence all of them.
I thought that was
They're gonna sentence them both probably the same time in October. You know they can do that.
oh, okay.
You know, and if they push it back to October, you know they're trying to wait till Rob go to trial to see if they can use them against Rob. You got to think too.
Well,
Remember that?
I'm not even gonna put that out in the atmosphere because I believe God's gonna work it out. They could try all the trickery they want. God is on the throne. But that is all for tonight, y'all. And I'll see you guys tonight because we're gonna have the raffle tonight, Gucci.
All right, what time? What time? That way I can sit down, I can relax, I can have my drink with me. I can my God.
You can't go, you can't have drink on What is wrong with your phone?
I can't do it. I'm drinking wine. They drink wine in church.
I'm just messing with you. God is in
I'm drinking
control,
wine.
absolutely. But guys,
And I got
that's
some
what
crackers.
I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys did get some information that you're gonna share. Make sure you share it, and I will catch you guys later. I am so
All
tired.
right, good people. Peace. I'm maintenance. Let's go meet up and watch the cars.
The what?
Oh Lord, take your old woman nap.
Ah, the old woman nap.
Do like Marshall. Marshall always take
The
the old man
old
nap.
people nap.
All right, good people. I'm gonna holler, jump out in the sun, and I'll be back. You say 8 o'clock, right?
Your time, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock my time.
Perfect time.
9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back to do the raffle. All those who have submitted their money to the commissary, please submit your copies of your donation to me so I can go ahead and add you to the raffle. So
all right, good people. I love y'all. Stay up. Bora Bora. Big shout out again, my love. Continue, and we all gonna continue to do what we do.
amen, guys. Yeah, God bless you guys. Have a good night. Oh, I got my call. Bye, guys.